Okay, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Deidre. I did mine based on eating organic foods. So how many of you eat organic foods?
Sometimes.
Okay. Or have just thought of organic foods as just more as eating a salad? Anybody thinks organic foods is like salads? When most food folks think of eating organic foods, they imagine having a diet more like a rabbit. But it is not always the case when it comes to healthy eating. There are so many foods that can be so tasteful yet so healthy for your body. When it comes to health, it all starts with what you put into your body. The foods you eat can actually be so great and fulfilling. According to Margaret and Philip Isey, who had started the Vitamin Cottage, but is now called Natural Grocers, organic foods and supplements have changed our lives. After having their second child, Margaret had become very ill. She had been using conventional medicine but was not getting better. After going to Adele and Roger Williams, she learned that using healthy organic supplements and changing her diet, this could potentially help her. Using the principles book of Let's Get Well, Douglas wrote, Margaret Phillip applied this to heal her. Eating organic food doesn't always consist of vegetables. This is a picture of the Thousand Oaks grass-fed beef, which is organic. And if you guys have tried it, it's very tasteful. Once Margaret had switched to organic foods and supplements, her health slowly took a turn for the best. She had slowly started getting her health back, giving her the idea to want to share this informative information with her husband and started in Colorado going door to door. At first they started sharing bread, not just regular bread, but sample of whole grain wheat bread. After some time, the Iseys did go back and share more information on nutritional health. Eventually in time, the couple did start their own business, which is now what you guys know if you guys been there, Natural Grocers. However, Natural Grocers was started by Margaret and Philip Isey with only $200. According to the Iseys, nutrition education is a foundation for building health and being in control of your life, and that healthy living should be affordable. However, according to Doug Condon, that healthy eating is more based on culture and one's religious belief. Additionally, there was data collected from a sample of 5 Vietnamese consumers, and the findings indicate that karmic beliefs, afterlife beliefs, and beliefs is just a world individually and collectively enhance personal moral norms, which in turn positively influence organic food purchase intentions and behaviors. The group of authors Duong Kong Don, Van T. Ton Ho, Van Bu To, Tran Tong Duc, and Tran Nhat Minh were the authors of Is Ethical Eating a Matter of Belief? Activating Organic Consumption with Curvilinear Impacts of Religious Beliefs. To summarize it up, Bleasdale T. wrote that organic food is the fastest growing segment of the food industry, boasting 20 to 25% annual growth for the past several years. Sales are now projected to reach $32 billion by 2009. Most people think this is more or less when they hear organic, a broccoli. So it's surprising that we're seeing a new trend, more diverse offerings of organic, frozen, convenience. Organic foods can make delicious meals. You can get your organic beef, you can get your organic grass-fed meats that are sold at Natural Grocers and other people that do. Walmart has a section of organics, but not as much as the beef or the ribs or the tri-tip steaks. A Thanksgiving dinner can consist of organic foods, even down to a brine turkey. Have any of you guys heard of a brine turkey? Have you guys tasted a brine turkey? You haven't tasted a brine turkey? You ought to taste it. Natural Grocers right now is putting a $5 down payment, which was what my organic foods was, started as Vitamins Cottage, and for Thanksgiving, they take orders now with a down payment of $5. And then you're basically reserving your spot for a brine turkey. And I had my first brine turkey last year, and it wasn't cheap, but it was a gift. And it was a gift that keeps on giving, and it makes you want to share the information of eating organic. Because organic foods, when people think of organic foods, it's not just salads. Yeah, we made a dinner the other night with spaghetti, and it was meatballs bought from Natural Grocers with the sauce. Very tasteful, very organic. Everything was put into there, and the spaghetti. Most of my kitchen, myself, and my house is organic. The fresh vegetables are bought every day. I was talking to Brittany, and I explained to her that it's not just foods that are organic that can be sold in a Vitamins Cottage, also shampoos. My makeup is organic and vegan. Sunscreen, my face powder, eyeliner, not my lashes, so that's not organic. Those are fake. But like lip liner, lip plumper, all that, face wipes is organic. It's sold at the store. You can buy your supplements to help your diet. You said you're on a certain calories per day, like 2,000 per day. There's vitamins there like beets, mushrooms, and lion's mane, which is very helpful and healthy for you. You know, if you take the time and buy the organic food and try it. And I always tell everybody, if you're scared of eating organic food, take a walk into Natural Grocers. That's all you gotta do. Take the time and invest in your body, invest in your health. Anywhere from soaps, lotion, shampoo, deodorants, jewelry, head wraps, makeup, socks, recycled socks, which are pretty cool. I bought some and I have some. You can go from your potato chips, which can be organic, tortilla chips, if you guys like chips and salsa. I'm pretty good at making that almost 3 to 5 times a week. Pizza. Anybody had an organic pizza before? You gotta try it. You can also get popsicles. Everybody likes popsicles during the summertime for their kids.
This was at Natural Grocers?
Yes, sir.
So how would you compare cash-wise? Because that's where I usually go, to Natural Grocers.
Well, Natural Grocers, their popsicles are made organically from fresh fruits.
Oh, okay.
And it
So
doesn't
not
have all the
sugar.
extra sugar.
Yeah.
It's all organic. And if you do apply yourself to take the time to go into Natural Grocers, they have this program called the Empowers. So the ISEs did say in my essay that they want something that's affordable, that keeps giving to the consumers, to the people, you know? So if you apply yourself and take the time to go into Natural Grocers, walk around, take a look, they're constantly having sales. And not only that, you can sign up for an Empower, which is if you get the Empower, sign up for the card, it's free, apply your phone number. You can buy like $15 worth of fresh produce and vegetables, and then you get $2 back on your next purchase. Say you spend $25 in your frozen food section, then you get like $5 back on your next purchase. So it's constantly giving back to that Empower program. So it makes eating organic fun, and applying it to shampoo, soaps, loofahs, you know, it's always fun.
So one thing that always drove me from organic is because you see at the other stores, the organic stuff is more expensive than the processed stuff, of course. But that would always kind of sway me to be like, well, is eating organic worth it? I mean, of course, you just said it is. But, so, you know, it's not too costly going there. If I were to start buying groceries there, like you said, do you save more money in the long run as opposed to shopping at other places you have before?
So we're comparing other stores to Natural Grocers. Like cash-wise, you ever been past the organic food section? It's very little by the vegetable section.
Just a corner.
Yeah, it's just a corner. And we've compared prices, like even at Walmart, the can of the marinara sauce is like $8. But if you go into Natural Grocers and you apply the Empower card at the register and you look at your sales, the marinara, there's different brands and different prices. It depends on what you like. They do have like tomato basil for spaghetti, the 3 cheese, you know, the traditional.
Yeah.
It's the same. But the thing is, every time you cash out, you're always giving back. Say Father's Day, right? You go to the store, you go to Natural Grocers, you get a jerky back at the register for being a dad. Can you get that at Walmart? Mother's Day. Anybody's a mom here? I know Brittany is, and Dr. Jane is, Angela. Mother's Day. If you guys go in on Mother's Day at the register, you get to pick a chocolate for free because you're a mom. And Easter. Has anybody ever gone to a store where they do an Easter egg hunt? Nobody. So if you go into Natural Grocers, they do an Easter egg hunt, and they hide these eggs throughout the store, and they have like credit on cards. You know, they have like little gift cards and little incentives in these eggs. So they're constantly giving back. If you take a walk on a Saturday to the store between 1 and 3 p.m., they call it Sample Saturday because the produce in the store, they have samples of the vegetables there.
Do they get their stuff naturally from surrounding farmers and stuff?
They come from all over the
They
world.
come from
Anything
all over.
organic and vegetables, they come from everywhere. South America, they have, for the employees, they have made like bags, little handbags to put your stuff in. They have travel bags, and if you go in there, you see there's one lady, her name is Sharon, she's always wearing her Natural Grocers apron because the employees there get to wear aprons. And you know what? Not many stores, as me looking in, seeing employees, they make really good pay rate. They take care of their people. And they offer all the incentives of like insurance and 401k. But the employees, not just the managers, they get bonuses. So if you were to be employed there, you get a bonus. If the store is doing well and reaches so much percentage each month and higher than the normal, they're given a bonus, which is pretty cool. It doesn't just give back to the consumers and regular people that are trying to be healthy, but it gives back to the employees as well.